Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. And today I have my project level up update for you, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. It's gonna be a quick update. I don't want to bore you too much, and also I have to go to work. But today we're gonna be updating my project level up. As I said, we're currently at level 2. I've been working on the Lyanna palette by Shellwemakwup. And this project was inspired by Sophie Alexander. I will put her YouTube channel down below so that you can check her out, and also check out the rules for this project. It's a pretty simple project, but if you want to check that out, I will leave it down below. And now let's just jump right into the video. And in case you're new here, hi, my name's Sasha. I love indie makeup, I love colorful makeup, I love eyeshadows, I love project panning. It's been kind of my obsession this year, and I have a lot of different projects and videos, so I will kind of randomly select a couple, and I think I will put up a couple playlists down below in case you want to check that out. But as I said, I've been working on this Shellwemakwup Liana palette, which is kind of like a project pan palette for me this year. I would like to at least hit pan in all of the shades, but hopefully use it up completely, since it's been in the project last year as well, and I wasn't really focusing on this palette all that much. But yeah, this is the one. I'm gonna pop up the picture from last month when I rolled it in a month ago. This is really funny. I actually used it today. I have one of the shades kind of mostly on my eyes, and I was able to hit a pan today. And then I was kind of going through the spreadsheet for this project, and I realized it's been a month since I rolled this in. So I just decided to film this update. But when we rolled it in a month ago, this palette had 28 uses, so I did my makeup 28 times with this at that time, or by that time, and right now it has 31 uses. And the starting weight was 67 grams, and now it's 66.93 grams. So we were able to use a couple of the products, and since this is level 2, the initiative is to use every single shade 2 times and hit 2 pans. And then when you go to level 3, you have to hit 3 pans and use every single shade 3 times. So I've been able to use all of the shades 2 times, some of them even more, but all of them were 2 times. The only one that I've used 3 times is the shade Silvery Snake, which I used today as well, and that was to hit a pan. So the first pan that I hit was the shade Trap Green. It only took 1 use. I did use it 2 times, but on my first use of this palette in the project, I was able to hit a pan. So yeah, as I said, only 1 use to hit a pan, and I knew that because these pans are really, really shallow. So I knew that within this project I will be able to hit the pan. And we started at 11 uses of this shade. Now we're at 13, but the pan happened at the 12th use, and by that time the palette weighed 66.92 grams. And then after the next 2 uses of this palette, I was able to hit a pan on the shade Silver Snake. We started at 18 uses, now we're at 20 uses. We started at 17 uses, now we're at 20 uses of this shade, and a shiny new pan. This one is really hard to see because obviously the pan is silver and the shade is also silver, but there is a pan. I have it all over the lid, and in the inner corner I only have a little bit of a deeper shimmer shade in the outer part, and that one is from DD Signature. It's kind of that deep green to purple shade. And today when I weighed this palette, it has 66.93 grams, so it gained 0.01 gram. I think it's the packaging that is at fault, because I recently disinfected this palette, and I feel like the packaging soaks up a lot of the water, and it takes a while for it to release it, because otherwise I don't understand how else would that be possible. So yeah, but we still were able to go from 67 grams to 66.93 grams. So at least there's some progress, and as I said, we have 2 new pans within the span of within the span of 1 month, which just makes me so happy. So level 2 is done, and now let's get into level 3. Most people, when they pick their palettes, they just randomly select a palette from their collection by using the random number generator or the Tiny Decisions app. I have way too many palettes, and I don't really want to hit pan on certain of them that are like newer and stuff. So I decided to hand select every single month. Because for me, the goal is to use my palettes and to hit a pan. And, you know, I'd rather just pick that because I'm currently doing a lot of project pans and I don't want to overbear myself because I still want to like review new products. So for me, it makes more sense to just hand select. And for level 3, we're gonna have to, as I said, use every shade 3 times and hit 3 pans. I decided to pick the What's Up Beauty Dragon Eye palette, which I haven't really used all that much. I'm gonna obviously show you the like b-roll, but this palette has been used 19 times so far. I've had it for a year and a half because I was reviewing it the previous Christmas, like not the past Christmas, but the one before that. And I've mostly used it around that time. But this palette has a very small pans. It has 10.3 grams of product, and it has 12 shades if I count correctly. So you have less than gram of product. This is my only What's Up Beauty palette, by the way, but it is gorgeous. And you have a couple neutral shades. One of these browns I can use in my brows, and then at least 2 of these shades I can use as a face highlighter. And it's just a really nice palette. It's not too big, so I think I will be able to, you know, hit that 3-use goal easily. And I assume that most of the pans will go from the shimmers or all of them, because obviously they have quite a bit of a dip. But I'm not gonna really like predict which shades, or I'm not gonna try to like focus on certain shades. I'm just gonna use this organically, and the first 3 shades that I will hit a pan on, those will be the ones. But yeah, I'm gonna pop up a picture of this palette with how much uses this each of the shade has, so that we can compare next month. But as I said, this palette has been used 19 times so far, and it currently has 116.21 grams. And the most used shade is the shade Fly, which is the first shade. It's an inner corner shade, and it's just beautiful. So this palette will be my next focus palette. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit a full-on, I don't think I'm going to be able to level up within the span of a month, but I definitely will try to get as far as I can. I think I'm going to be able to do the 3 uses if I'm going to try, but I don't think I will be able to hit 3 pans. That would just be a miracle. But I'm just really happy to be working on this palette. It's a really cute palette, and I just want to give it some more use and some more love because it's just gorgeous. So let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you were expecting me to level up this fast, because I definitely wasn't. But I'm very happy that we have some use in the Lyanna palette. And as I said, that is it for today. Let me know down below if you are doing this project and where are you currently in this project, and I'll be super happy to see you tomorrow with another video. So bye.